Good morning, my dear friends. Today, I am going to present temple and architecture in ancient India, part 1. It is very important to us that ancient temple architecture related with the religious context and rituals and the habitants of the ancient times. Temple, especially related with the religious rituals, deity, and the other activities. The Indian temple architecture was started from the very beginning of the civilization. And the temple constructed during this period in various items and techniques show the temple architecture is very essential to know the Indian civilization and the Indian art and architecture. Now I am trying to present here. What do we mean by temple architecture? Temples are more than stone and mortar. They are filled with faith and fasting. They are built of trials and testimonies. They are sanctified and service. Thomas S. Munson present. So I am trying to establish here. Thomas S. Munson write down about temples which are related stone and mortar and also faith and fasting, and they are built of trials and testimonies. So they are sanctified and service. It is clear that temples were related with the religious faith and belief, and the rituals which the people accepted by their various activities, and they are foundation of art and architecture. So the temple architecture, they are very cautious to various sect and belief and various religious identity which reflected in their temple architecture. In the ancient time, the Hindu temples had four important features. There are four important features which was related with the temple architecture, and the features were the Garbhagriha, Shikhara or Bhimano, Mandapa and the Bahana. Here I am trying to mention by the picture of temple architecture, where the Garbhagriha, where the deity settled, and the Shikhara or Bhimana that are situated, Garbhagriha to Shikhara or Amlak, that is so called Bhimanu, and Mandapa in front of the Garbhagriha, and the Bahana where the deity stayed. So the Hindu temple had four important features which related with the Garbhagriha, Shikhara or Bhimanu, Mandapa and the Bahana. Now I am trying to present the four features or the different type of features. The Garbhagriha, which related with the Om chamber, a small cubicle where the main deity was located. That is the Garbhagriha, where the main deity was located, and the rituals pertaining to the worship of the deity are performed. So the important features of temple architecture was Garbhagriha, where the main deity was located or stayed, and the rituals pertaining to the worship of the deity are performed. That is the where the ritual performed or ritual worship for the main deity celebrated. So the Garbhagriha is the main feature of the temple architecture, where the main deity was located. And then the Shikhara and the Bhimanu was the second important feature of the temple architecture. Just above the Garbhagriha, the temples have a large spire or two-way tower-like structure. That is the Shikhara and the Bhimanu just after the Garbhagriha, and then the Shikhara top of the temple. So the Shikhara was also known to us in various forms due to different regions. In the North Indian temples, these towers are called shikhara and they have a carving space. So the Indian temple architecture had a special features, that is the temple's tower, which are called shikhara, and they have a carving space, that is the carving shape, which was related with the North Indian temple architecture. And in the South Indian temples, these are called Vimanas. They have a pyramidal shape. That means Shikhara and the Vimana was related with the regional context. In the North Indian temples, where the Shikhara have a carving space, and in the South India temples, where the Shikhara, known to us as Vimanas, and they have a pyramidal shape. So the different region, different name, and different shape of the Shikhara and the Bhimana. And then third features was Mandap. The colonnaded hall present before Garbhagriha just inside the entrance of the temple. That means Mandapa, where the peoples gather before the Garbhagriha to perform or to present their sacrifice for the main deity. So the colonnaded hall before the Garbhagriha, known to us as Mandapa. It is the very essential feature of temple architecture in ancient India. So the ancient Indian temple architecture was related with the Mandapa before the Garbhagriha, where the peoples were gathering to sacrifice or to maintain or to present their rituals performs for the main deity. So the Mandapa gave a special identity of the temple architecture of ancient India. And then the Bahano, refers to the abode of the deity. The statue of the Bahana is usually found atop of a pillar called Dhwaja in front of the Garbhagriha. So the Bahana situated atop of a pillar in front of the Garbhagriha. So the Four features of temple architecture in ancient India were very important in the history of art and architecture, which were related with the religious context and performance, and the idea and morality or religious belief. So the temples in India are three distinct categories: the Nagara style or North Indian temple architecture, the Dravidian style or South India temple architecture, the Bhasara style containing a mix both Nagara and Dravidian style of architecture. So it is very important to know us that the temples in India are three distinct categories which are known to us, or which is known to us, the Nagara style or the North Indian temple architecture, especially situated on North India, and the Dravidian style, especially South Indian temple architecture, and the Bhasara style, which related with a mix both Nagara style and Dravidian style of architecture. So, the ancient temple architecture of India, reflection of the religious performance and the art and architecture of the ancient times. It was also reflected the culture and civilization of the ancient times. Thank you. If you think it is better to know, so you can subscribe, you can like and share also for the better information of the Indian temple architecture during ancient time.